Hi, welcome to the Crypto Republic. Before we dive in, if you're serious about staying ahead in this once-in-a-lifetime financial shift, make sure you like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because what we're witnessing right now is nothing short of a financial revolution. The Bank of England has officially stepped into the CBDC arena, tying it directly with digital ID proposals. And if you think this is just about new technology, think again. This is about control, money, and freedom. It's about the end of the financial system as we've known it for the last 50 years. And just like the Nixon shock in 1971 that ended the global standard overnight, this shift will ripple across the globe. Stay tuned, because in today's breakdown, I'm going to show you how the new financial order is being built right in front of our eyes. Now, let's set the stage. The Bank of England, alongside other central banks, has been quietly working on CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. And here's where it gets interesting. Discussions about linking those CBDCs directly to digital IDs. That's not just innovation, that's a fundamental redesign of money itself. Imagine if every pound, every transaction, every single financial move you make could be tracked, tagged, and even restricted. This isn't speculation. This is being openly debated in parliamentary circles. Documents are being withheld under secrecy exemptions, fueling public concern that these changes are being decided behind closed doors. To understand how big this is, let's rewind. In 1971, President Nixon severed the US dollar from gold. Overnight, the world's monetary system changed. Inflation soared, assets like gold and stocks boomed, and the middle class lost purchasing power. Today, we're witnessing a similar crossroads. The difference? Back then, money shifted from being backed by gold to being backed by the government promises. Now, money is shifting again from physical notes and bank deposits into digital programmable tokens issued by central banks. The last shock created winners and losers. Wealthy asset holders thrived, ordinary workers struggled, and history tells us that pattern's about to repeat. So how does this actually work? A CBDC isn't like Bitcoin. It's not decentralized. It's the opposite. It's issued directly by a central bank, giving them unprecedented control. With CBDCs tied to digital IDs, governments could theoretically program where you spend, what you spend on, how much you can hold, even when your money expires. Think about it. That's not money as freedom. That's money as permission. Now, supporters say this is about efficiency, combating fraud, and modernizing finance, but critics, including economists like Richard Weiner, warn it's a step towards a digital gulag system where financial access becomes conditional on compliance. Let's talk numbers. If you chart up the S&P 500 against the US M2 money supply, what you see is clear. Asset prices haven't been soaring because of growth. They've been keeping pace with currency debasement. The same pattern is unfolding in the UK and Europe. With CBDCs, the printing press becomes even more direct. Combine that with digital IDs and suddenly monetary policy isn't just about interest rates. It's about personalized financial control. This means one thing for investors. Assets will explode in value relative to debased currencies. Just like in the aftermath of the Nixon shock, those who hold scarce, hard, or digital assets will thrive. Those who hold only fiat, they'll get left behind. But let's not sugarcoat it. This isn't all bullish and fireworks. There's a darker side. If your digital ID is linked to your CBDC wallet, then your financial life is an open book. Imagine governments trying to spend permission to carbon scores, health data, or political activity. This isn't science fiction. China's social credit system already does this. Europe and the UK are openly discussing incentive structures built in programmable money. Yes, investors can profit, but for the average citizen, this could mean living in a world where money isn't yours anymore. And this just isn't the Bank of England story. The European Central Bank is rolling out the digital euro. The U.S. Federal Reserve is testing wholesale CBDCs with institutions. The IMF is openly pushing for interoperability, a future where these digital currencies connect across borders. Gold is being tokenized. Treasuries are being tokenized. Even real estate is entering blockchain. This is Bretton Woods 2.0, a re-architecture of global finance. And just like after Bretton Woods in 1944, the nation or group of nations that leads this transition will hold outside power over decades. Now, here's where optimism comes in. Every great monetary shift in history has created massive wealth transfers. When money detached from gold, those who held stocks and real estate won. When the internet emerged, those who bet on digital companies won. Today, the opportunity lies in crypto, privacy coins, tokenized assets, and scarce digital commodities like Bitcoin. Because while governments try to centralize, the free market always builds alternatives. Think of it as two rails, one controlled, one open. If you understand the game, you can position yourself on the winning rail. Ladies and gentlemen, the new financial system isn't coming, it's here. The Bank of England's CBDCs plus digital ID plans are just the start of a much larger shift. For some, it will mean control, restriction, and loss of freedom. For others, it will mean opportunity, wealth, and independence. The choice is yours. Ignore it and be left behind, or ignore it and get ahead. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on CBDCs and share this video, because the more people understand what's coming, the better prepared we all are. This opened your eyes. Smash that like button, ring the bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, turn on notifications, and most importantly, subscribe to the Crypto Republic, bringing you the truth about XRP, global banking moves, and the wealth transfer already unfolding. Don't just watch history happen. Stay ahead, stay informed, stay in the Republic.